Hello and good morning, everyone. Today, we actually have a goal for the end of the stream. And that goal is for me to look like the cutest, most fab e-girl out there. And to not mess up my mic too much today. But I want to know, how's everyone doing? How's everyone been since yesterday? I'm actually working with an inspiration today. And then at the end, I'll show my inspiration versus my own look. Also, a little update before we continue on. I upgraded my lighting situation just a little bit. It's right there. For me. Not for you. But for me, it's right there. But today, I'm semi-dressed the part. Plan on making it more and more as the stream goes on. That'll be the final touches. But now we're just going to get started with the base, kind of like the most boring part. And you are gonna watch me, whether you like it or not. Now I am also gonna do fun things with my hair too, but that's gonna have to wait till it dries, or else it's gonna dry super duper funny and weird. But we're just gonna get right into it. Let's get the boring stuff over with and just get this concealer on. And then we will continue on with the stream. But also, I figured, I feel like I leave so much empty space in the stream. I'm gonna have to start yapping. I'm gonna start yapping about how things are going. But trust me, this is gonna turn into something fun. It's gonna turn into something great. First, you do have to have a little bit of patience with me. Now, I'm being kind of quick with the base today because I just want it, over with. And I feel like the biggest demographic of my viewership is men, and so we're just gonna get right into let's yap about myself. It's my turn. As a little bit of an introduction, my name is Chloe. I'm 20 years old. Now I'm a streamer girl. It's my thing now. And I rely on my looks. I'll be honest. I'll be completely honest. It's not much, but it's what I got. And it's gonna be lovely by the end of the stream, but for all the girlies out there and who are interested in the products that I'm using, I'm sorry, but I'm not really going to be talking about that. I feel like right now I just look flushed, like I got a little embarrassed. But I think I'm going to layer a lot more on today than usual. I think I accidentally turned a timer on for my light. So, you know, I like just introduced it like 5 minutes ago. And then I saw how it looked and I said, that looks alright. I'll keep it. But I think I want it turned down a little bit. And oh my god, today I have a little bit of a cold, so I'm gonna be all the day long. And I promised myself today that I wouldn't be spending most of my time looking for things, but I've already sort of failed that. Hi, 2 Chain. How are you today? I am doing pretty lovely on this morning. Started out this morning nice and clean, and we are making my face extremely dirty with, it's gonna be like a pound or so of makeup. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right now I'm working on, let's just say if an e-girl is your type, you have 2 options. You could stick around and wait for it to become into existence, or come back in like 10 minutes. No, I think I'm trying to remember what the girls used to do. The girls used to make their eyebrows very, very straight. Oh my god. My voice is terrible. And for 2 Chain, I'm sorry, but I don't have any links to my Instagram or Discord yet in my bio, but I think I might start adding my Instagram. I feel like I can never make my eyebrows even. It's always one that looks good and it's one that looks bad. I'm real focused here. But today, there isn't really any plans for today except for I guess we do have plans for today, I lied. All I know how to do, lie, eat hot chip, and I don't remember what the other part of it is. Right now we're doing a throwback to 2020. Big time. I'm trying to think of what the memes were. Oh my god. Favorite meme from 2020. I feel like I blacked out most of 2020 from my memory. So this is like the one thing that I remember. This is the one thing that I have ingrained in me. I think I've come to the conclusion that it's my problem that my eyebrows never show up quite right. And I talk about this every single time, And I always think that they look funky, and I think it is a me problem. And I think I just have to do them. Now this is the most tedious. I'm a liar. It's not the most tedious, but it is. It's hard. It's hard. Overall, what I'm doing right here is hard, and I think I deserve a little bit more respect for what I'm doing here. But I'm trying to be yapping, but I don't really want to be yapping about nothing around here. Here we are, just adjusting the stream. Now we're getting more into the fun stuff. This is where my face transforms, and I feel like, I don't know if contour is a staple for the look, but let's talk about what 2020 was for me. 2020 is kind of a yikers moment. Like, I don't even remember it. I do remember I was in high school when it started, and I remember the week leading up to March break, and then on the last day it was like, oh, guess what? You get an extended March break. And I was like, oh my god, that's so fun. And I remember they were emptying out the chocolate milks in the milk vending machine. And they were just giving it out. And of course, I took like 7. And it was awesome. But that's pretty much where it stopped being awesome. I'll say it. Here we are. Oh my god, my voice is terrible today. I should change to like the opposite of a relaxing voice. Usually it's very nice, but now it's like, it feels so gravelly. But I'd say also I remember being so excited for March break or spring break, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna have so much time to hang out with my friends on this extended March break. And then guess what? I got sick. And because I got sick, I was like, and everyone was so scared of COVID. It was like, I had to be quarantined by myself for so long. Hello, Simply Sophie. How are you today? I am doing lovely on this afternoon. And it was like, I think I've had COVID probably about 5 times. So the quarantine experience became very familiar to me. I'm messing this up big time. Like, I totally just hit my eyeball. Drying my hair. Whoa. I'm doing the same thing. I'm waiting to do like a cute hair dip, but I can't. I can't yet because it's too wet and it'll dry. So weird for what I'm gonna do. But sort of right now we're sort of looking back on 2020 just as like a time. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have the same experience of like kind of just not really remembering how it was even like. But we're transforming it back. I feel like e-girls feels like such an outdated term. Like, I remember that was the hot topic for a little while. And I'm actually doing this a lot quicker than I thought I would today. But I think I'm missing a key detail. I'm missing a very key detail. And that is more and more blush. I remember, I think one thing that seems very, very clear from that time is just insane amounts of blush used. Way high up, sort of like to look sickly almost. I also remember 2020 is probably the year I took the most showers in my life, which is kind of a weird measurement to have. But, oh my goodness. But basically, I was just so bored and so really upset with the situation. And so what I would do to pass the time, I would simply just take a shower every morning, every night, sometimes a little midday one, just all the time. Now we're gonna add some nose contour. Now I think nose contour, I still see a ton of girls with super heavy nose contour, so I'm gonna try and emulate that today. But I don't know if it was I don't know how big of a thing it was. Now, I'm sure everybody has a very different experience with lockdowns, because it was so different worldwide. For me, I was in Canada, and at first it was bad, and then it was a lot of on and off. It was you would get tastes of freedom for a little bit, and then poosh, gone. You gotta go right back and make it worse. So it'd be I'd start having a fun time and doing fun things, but then, oops, time to go back. Like, I think I was in and out of school a bunch. And I remember first starting university, and I was like, cool. All the first year classes are in person. And then about midway through, it went to all online again, and I was trapped in a tiny little apartment with 4 other girls. And that was like, I would say though, that was a plus, because I got to like hang out with people still. But I think lots of people had very difficult experiences. But then, luckily, for my 19th birthday, which is the legal drinking age where I am, I was finally able to go out. Now, I tried doing a little bit of a heart on my nose, but I think I did it too low and off center. So I think it's going to end up being way wackier than I want it to be. It might not have the desired effect. I don't know. I look kind of like a doll right now. Like, it looks a little freaky, I'll be honest. I think next we're gonna get into, what do? Little bit of lips. Overlining lips. That was a huge thing. Yeah, I don't know if we ever went into my plans for today. I'm gonna do some of this makeup, put on the outfit, the jewelry, everything, and then what we'll do is maybe get in some games, or I might do a little IRL stream. This seems about right. Now, also today, I'm gonna add a lot of fake freckles too, which I absolutely fell victim to in 2020. 1010%. I was like kind of crazy with it. I did a lot of henna freckles on myself. And I'll be honest, it did look a little crazy. Why do I feel like this has turned out better than my normal makeup? Might have to make a change in my life. Almost forgot a key step here. Now, I'm also going to talk about not announcing everything that I'm going to talk about. But what I have been planning is that I want to do a Raven cosplay stream. But I feel like I almost feel so proud of the idea that I want to save it for like another time. Like, I want to save it for when I can go like completely all out and I have a whole evening to stream. And then make it like a whole big thing. Hello, thank you so much. Right now we're we're getting to the main event of getting the e-girl look down. But we're also doing a little bit of reminiscing on 2020. You know, for me, I was in high school, and then it followed me into university. And then even, I think it started ending for me when I dropped out, actually, of university. Now, let's see here. I did not graduate university. Well, I say that I dropped out, but like, what I did really was I switched over to, I don't know if a lot of people have this distinction, but I switched schools from a university to a college. I think in the States they use them interchangeably, but in Canada, colleges are more like technical, applicable, while university is more like theoretical based, like a proper institution. I am on Instagram. I'm in college right now for computer science too. I'm trying to figure out a lot of stuff right now. But basically with my program, my Instagram, I think it's the same name that my YouTube channel is, which I have a link for. But if you follow that name, that's just my Instagram. A little fun fact for everybody. Ooh, I need these. I'm looking for a highlighter because I know, here we are. This stuff went absolutely bonkers in 2019, I think, was like its peak. But yeah, I'm actually in school for my program. It's called computer programming. And then basically what I can do with my program is that I can finish my program and then do an extra year and then graduate with a bachelor's degree. So I guess that's another difference between college and university, is that, oh my god, I lost my train of thought. You caught me off guard. Oh my god, I totally forgot what I was talking about. I'm very flattered. But, oh yeah, so a college you graduate with like a technical degree, or not degree, diploma. You graduate with a technical diploma, and it usually doesn't take 4 years. But then university, it's like you get a bachelor's or a master's or something like that. But I can basically, what I plan on doing is finishing my program, and then I'm gonna go back to school for a year and then get a degree in computer engineering. So I'll technically be an engineer. But I'd say some of the biggest challenges, though, especially being like my program is filled with guys, which I don't mind it. I like I like a lot of guy things, like video games and Twitch. So we all have like a lot of the same interests. It's just the only thing is that a lot of people think that I'm stupid. Now, to be honest, I do act a little stupid. I don't know if I'd want to. That's the thing. I don't know if I would date any guys in my program. I mean, on one hand, it'd be nice because it's like, oh, it's a shared interest. I'm 20. But I can't say that, like, there's, like, I'm your elder. But I can't say that I'm really into a lot of them. But it might also be because sometimes they treat me like I'm stupid. But yeah, I do act a little stupid, but I think it's more because, like, when I'm put on the spot, I can't really think of things very well. So, like, I get put on the spot, somebody asks me for, like, help with something, and I'm like, sorry, I forgot everything that I know. I know zero, nothing, nada. And then my grades come back, and then they're like, you liar, you fucking liar. But also, I almost like to keep it as, like, a little secret that I do well. Because then nobody asks me for, like, help or asks me to, like, doing an assignment at the moment. For me, I'm, like, I honestly would be doing an assignment right now, but I am on a work term. But my work right now is, like, not giving me work to do. So I've been here on Twitch instead. Kind of just having fun out here. And here, we're gonna try and do my hair a little bit more e-girl style. Yesterday I did a little bit of a test where I wore pigtails on stream, and I have to say, I think it did make a difference. But usually later into my streams is when people start pouring in, and I feel like it's because my makeup is, like, almost done. So it's when I look my best. But we're just gonna put in, not full pigtails, but, like, some little half pigtails. Because I feel like that's what the look requires. That's what we need right now. Thank you. But I know, would you believe it or not, in high school, I had people tell me, they're like, I just can't see you in computer science. Just see you as, like, a nurse. But hello, Heavy Milk. I have to say, I actually really like that name. But oh my god, I cannot see myself as a nurse. I'm trying to make sure these are even, but it's actually really hard. But also, I had a roommate that nursing is actually like crazy hard. Deserve to be a doc. I did get accepted into pre-med actually, but I decided against it because I realized that like I don't like it that much. Not as much as I like programming. Like programming, I like to do it. This is uneven. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I'm just pulling my hair out at this point. Oh, it's all messed up. We're gonna put this back. We're just not gonna touch it actually. We're gonna leave it as is. Gore is not for everyone. That's true, but I did want to be more of like a dermatologist. Like I wanted to work with people's like skin, but I did also want to be like a plastic surgeon. Like I wanted to go into cosmetics. BRB, better be back quick. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't worry, everyone. But I decided computer science is what's for me. Plus, I think the lifestyle I like more. Am I a crystal girl? I was gonna say no, but I have some on deck. Just kidding. I guess I don't. I lost it. Speak Python to me. I am actually a big fan. I've been using C# and web scraping for my work. But plus C#, you can make games. Now, my work actually isn't making games, but oh, my program offered this like super awesome class that I loved. It was video game development, and then the guy that taught the class was like a senior something at, oh my god, I'm forgetting what it's called. Not Blizzard. Unity. He was a senior not executive. That's like business suits. He's a senior developer at Unity. Fuck Unity. Well, he's probably responsible for why you don't like it. James something. But he just like taught at my school for funsies. And then he'd like fly out to like London. He'd be like, sorry guys, I'm gonna have to miss this week. I'm flying out to London. Unity is having a problem. And then all of a sudden I'd be like, oh, Unity has an update. And that was like, that's probably the craziest interaction that I've had. Except for like terrible, terrible professors. Like, I've had professors that just do not know how to teach. This guy was awesome, actually. And plus, I am a little biased also because he'd like, you know how it's like, if something's due at midnight, it's due at midnight. He'd be super chill and he'd be like, well, as long as it's done like before the morning, you're fine. Which is also kind of bad because I'd be like, oh, I have till like literally the morning. And then I'd stay up till 8 a.m. But it's still technically morning, so he'd still accept it. Or if something didn't work, he'd be like, understand. He's just super chill. Moodle deadlines are strict. I actually don't know. That is like a cool professor. Yes. But I've also had other professors that are like so strict where if like say your comments are too much, he would take off points. Oh my god, I totally forgot I was doing makeup. Got totally into this. Right now I'm going into my 3rd year of my current program, but before I went to junior from the game dev elective. There is actually like, for my program that I'm in, I could take like an extra year and be like a game maker. I don't know what the official title is, but hello, eyes wide shut. Did I say that already? I feel like I'm just like blacking out. But I'm in my 3rd year of my current program. If I continued university, I would have been in, oh yeah, here's my contraption so nobody gets scared. It's just an eyelash curler, if nobody is familiar. They curl your eyelashes. But, so originally I went to university for computer science and then I dropped out. But for personal reasons, I got really sick. And I would be finishing my 3rd year like right now if I continued with that, but right now I'm in my like last bit of my current program. Kinda. I don't know, I finish in like December 2025. Oh, I messed up everything. But you know how they say school isn't for everyone? School was for me, but I just had some issues going on. I mean, I think a big reason was why I dropped out was, oh no. I accidentally turned it down, like a lot. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, why I dropped out of university. Fun fact, I've put my glasses on if anytime someone put something in the suggestion box. Maybe I should take a little look. I think it'd be really funny if it was like something like suggestion. Shut up. Why not get LASIK? I've considered it, but also it's like glasses are almost like a big part of my look at this point. Like that's my identifier. But oh, that's true. It's not a command. Or it is a command, more of a, oh my god. I'm slightly sick at the moment, so I can't really play chess on the donate button with me. Do you like it? Do you like the donate button? It was supposed to be a PNG, and I know the difference between a JPEG and a PNG, I swear. When I set it up, it was like, I was just lazy, I'll be honest. Because I was looking for a PNG of coins, because, like, that's the look I was going for. And then I downloaded it as a JPEG, which was silly. It was very silly. And that's just how it looks now. And I think it's kind of funny. But maybe not everybody thinks it's very funny. I do a lot of things that I think are just funny for me. I do things to make myself laugh all the time. Sorry everyone, mascara is like, it's not a hard thing to do, but whenever you put it on, you just get into this pose of just like mouth open, like like there's gotta be some science behind it. And I'll say this every time, I don't know what it is, but I want to know the science behind it. Is it freaky to watch someone put on mascara? Because I feel like it's freaky to watch someone curl their eyelashes, because they just have this contraption up to their eyeball, but like, mascara, I feel like it's a step removed. I think one good thing to come out of 2020 is when I was first introduced to Twitch. And I think a huge part of my humor has come out of that. Plus, I think Jay Schlatt is one of the funniest content creators in Slimesicle. 2020. We're doing a little bit of a 2020 throwback today. We've been reminiscing a little bit on what 2020 was with this little e-girl look. Let me assess what we have going on here. I do agree. Like, I don't remember much of it, because I think I blacked it out, mostly. I got this shirt in 2020. And mass psychosis. I feel like the effects of it are being like fully felt now. Or maybe there's more to come, but I feel like the world was just different forever after that. I do need to curl my eyelashes a little more. I was gonna put on fake lashes, but I'm not ready for that kind of commitment. Plus, they're just heavy. But, fun fact, if you didn't know, That's what all the cutie girlies wear, is the fake eyelashes. And that's how they look so good. But I think I have long enough eyelashes on my own. Oh yeah! Why 444 of all numbers? It's angel numbers. Angel numbers, I got it because, not that I really believe in angel numbers, but this one in particular is like, when you see it, it's like a guardian angel is watching you. So I put it on my body, so I see it all the time. 777. It's not as cool as 444. But the funny thing is, because angel number tattoos are like, they're a pretty popular thing. I've ran into a couple people with the same numbers in the same spot, but none look as good as mine. Where do these come from? I actually don't know. I don't know where they came from. I don't know. Ooh. I don't know who was the one that said, you see these numbers? This is what they mean. But it's sort of like, I think it's like a thing where it's like, you know, you see 1111, make a wish. I think it's also funny because it is. Though I do think if I got 666 tattooed on me, it'd have a little bit of a different interpretation. I'm gonna adjust my camera a little bit. Oh, but then you can't see my pigtails. I don't know, but one day I was in between my classes and I said, I want a tattoo, and I want this as a tattoo. And so I was in between classes, and then I went to a tattoo shop and I said, give me it, put it on me. And so I did. Freckles, that's what we're missing. We're missing freckles. That's what all the girlies have. And so I will as well. I will follow suit. The mark of the beast. Is a sign of reflection. If you have to believe that bullshit. I can't say that I really believe it, but I do think it's fun. Like, I think the same thing with astrology. I know lots of people like to hate, and I'm not like super into it. I just think it's like fun. But a lot of the times it is like, oh, you're a Virgo. You like to keep your room clean, but sometimes it gets dirty. But even when you'd rather have it clean. But I do think there was, what number is that? Virgo is I think it's like September. I actually don't know. When is somebody a Virgo? I don't know. I just know I'm a Cancer. Virgo. Oh, I was right. August 23rd to September 22nd. Virgoians. That's what you're called if you're a Virgo. I am not. I'm born in July. So I'm a Cancer. Which is kind of like, it's just unfortunate of a name. I think we could use some more freckles. A 7. Month number. And I'm born on the 9th of 03. So I feel like my birthday written out in number form looks kind of cool. What number is that? Who counts months by number? Like, that's how you recognize it. I used to do henna freckles all the time. I wonder if I could pull up photos from what I actually looked like in 2020 to make the full effect. Well, I think we're done with the makeup look. I may add some accessories or like a little skirt, but I think it'd be good to see what a girl like me was doing during that time. Anyways, let's see. This is all the makeup that I used today. Just kidding, this is so much more. I just shove it into like a big box. You're a Virgo. Let's see, what is the horoscope for a Virgo today? Let's see. Horoscope. Let's move this over. Oh gosh. Find out what your Virgo horoscope is today. A service-oriented sign. You're always willing to offer helpful counsel. With the generous Leo moon gliding through your selfless 12th house today, you could find yourself handing out free advice from dawn until dusk. Remember to set limits before you take on others' problems, and feel obligated to solve them yourself. Point them to the right resources and let them know you believe in their ability to tackle this themselves. So what it says is that if you're a Virgo today and people come to you asking for advice, do not help them. Point them somewhere else. Sorry, but that's what you gotta do today. You're welcome. Why don't you believe in the good book that was held above anything else for thousands of years instead of something Joe Smith came up with in his garage? It's just not as fun. I just think horoscopes are fun. But it's not like I believe in them. It's just fun. I'm just having a fun time. It's like a little game. It's like when you take a quiz, like a BuzzFeed quiz. What Disney princess am I? A little bit. Yeah, it's literally, I'd give it the I'd give it the equivalent of a BuzzFeed quiz. What Harry Potter house are you in? Like that. I wonder, here we go. Let's take a fun look into things today. Let's look at, what did I look like in 2020? I look probably the same, just with different colored hair, to be honest. What wand are you? You can, oh my god. You can take quizzes that are like that, and it's fun. Like, before I went to Universal, I did that, and I got like, I've gotten like different results every time that I've done it. But I don't know if that's like a me problem, or like maybe my personality just changes every year or so. And then I'm in a different house. (2020) there's very, very little pictures that I have, because I'm guessing I was not doing much. Oh, I did find this one. I found here. I'll be showing you guys. If you give me a second. Just give me a second, everyone. Here we go. No, not here we go. I'm trying to, I'm adjusting. I'll be fine. Here we go. I won't, don't worry. This is a safer work stream. This is me as a e-girl cowgirl. Reverse psychology. You're not gonna get me. But that was my vibe for 2020. Just take a moment, enjoy it. I also had a little peep on my phone case. There we go. I fixed it. I mixed up my stream setup. Oh, I got the hot mama cup. Who do you think I am? I found this at a dollar store one day, and I said, this has to be mine now. I'm not a teen, actually. I'm an adult woman. I'm 20. I'm just past a teen. I thought it was funny. And I've just been using it for years. I did actually get it when I was a teenager. So maybe you're right. Now, I am still gonna look for more photos, but you guys do not get to see my Google photo setup from this time. Now, what I'm really looking for is, am I Gen Z? Yes. I'm only 20. Oh geez, I'm finding old TikToks, old photo shoots, not good ones. I used to go real crazy with henna. Ew. How old are you? What are you? Gen Alpha? Or are you a millennial? Or are you also Gen Z? Millennial? So you're elderly. I'm just kidding. I respect my elders. But not a teen. Just barely. Here we are. Grandpa's bored. Oh. Be kind to your elders. Be kind. I do have another one. This is when I went real crazy with henna. I don't know if we could see. It'd be cool if I knew how to zoom in. Oh, I'm stupid. We have lots of henna here. Absolutely covered. And a little silly face. A little bit of a silly face. But I did go. I mean, I was bored. I was just a bored kid. I mean, I could have been doing drugs. So let's think about that. Let's consider that. But I could have sworn I did a lot more EGIRL. I mean, I guess we could finish my look right now. I am gonna need a skirt. I'm not gonna put on knee-high socks. Not because I don't have them, but because I don't want to. And then probably some jewelry too. I just have to go get them real quick. Nobody look while I walk away. Everybody, nobody look. Nobody look. I always sit cross-legged at my desk, which I don't think is good for you, but I can't stop myself. Nobody look. Here we are. This is it. This is like the skirt of the time. We're back. Now, I don't have a ton of jewelry actually, but I do have this, which I did buy in 2020. Jeez. This is difficult to do on yourself. It's supposed to be like a choker. But I might just keep it as is. Here we go. Then we're gonna do the skirt. Hello, Miro. Now, I'm not 100% sure this skirt is actually gonna fit me, to be honest. Let's see. I don't think it's gonna fit. It like barely fits. There's a button here and I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it up. I can say things have changed since 2020. Things on my body. I don't know if I'm doing the skirt justice. It could be because it doesn't really match with the top. But I don't know if I should keep it on or not. I do not know. Let's see. I think I like the shorts look better. I think I liked it way better. So we're taking it off. We're taking it off. Oh my god. If I can, I might be stuck in it. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't go down further. Oh, it does. What? I'm a little confused. Oh, it was fine. Oh. That didn't sound very good. Maybe we can put this to the side as just a remembrance. A remembrance to once was. But I'd have to say I think this is the finished look for today. Now what do we think, everyone? What do we think? I think I'd say I recreated it pretty well. I think more blush probably in the future would be better. But who knows? Who knows? Well, what I might do, I might take a little intermission. A little potty break. But I will be back in just a moment. Just a moment, guys. It's just a moment. Be warned. Putting it down. Putting it down. But I'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. I am back. I'm back, and we're gonna talk. And let's talk about YouTube. So recently, I've been uploading my VODs to YouTube. And let me say that I had one video of a stream do particularly well. And so in that stream, what I did was I did do a little clickbait. So the stream itself, it definitely wasn't one of my bests, like, at all. And what I did was I kind of just divided one live stream into two parts, and the better half didn't get that many views, but the one that I thought that was like the worst got way more than I was expecting. And it's definitely because of a little something called clickbait. But basically, I clickbaited by saying, oh, here I do a little, let me see what the title was to be exact. Let me be exact here. Title was Get Ready With Me / Dating Advice on Stream ? See, when I see that, I think there's a little uncertainty there. But some people took it very seriously and were a little upset that I didn't give enough dating advice. And I think my plan is to one day I will make up for it. And I will do real dating advice. But the thing is like, I don't get that many viewers. Like, let's be real here. I only get so many. I'm just a little girl. I'm a woman. I'm a little woman. Not in height, just in status. And who wants dating advice from me? I'll give it. But it's not really my thing. I could give some good dating advice, though. Let's be real here. I mean, if I upload this VOD to YouTube and you see it, comment some things and then I'll give it to ya. But I've been experimenting a lot, is what I've been doing. And I mean, yeah, it's not the video that I would have wanted to get more attention. Because it's like, I'll be honest, it's not that good. It wasn't that good of a stream. It was like the first half before anybody like came in. So it's mostly me getting ready. And it's me being pretty focused on getting ready, so it's not a lot of chatting either. But it got way more attention than anything else that I've posted. And I feel like it like speaks a lot to like, you work hard on something and you think that it's gonna do good, and it doesn't. But then you post something and you're like, screw that. Thank you, Swiss cheese. Yeah. The follow. But it's like, it threw me off. It's a good name. I like it. but you post something and you're like, this is kind of garbage. But then it blows up. But I think what I could do is clickbait more on my better videos, I guess. Is that the moral of the story today? Maybe. Like, I'd say we had a pretty good stream today. And just a little shout out. I'm going to be posting the stream probably later today, just to my YouTube. If you want to watch old streams, but better, you know, some stuff cut out, check out my YouTube. But, I mean, my real goal now is less, especially because I'm uploading everything, is that I need to yap more. I need to fill up, like, the empty space with something. Because I go back and I edit my videos and I'm super quiet and timid. And then I'll have some good parts sprinkled in of me yapping. And yet here I am, yapping some more for everyone to enjoy. I mean, also, I don't think I have ADHD, so I take my meds every day, but I don't think they're working very well today. So it's a lot of talking from me. But we've made improvements. I haven't been on Twitch very long, but I think I fixed up my lighting situation quite a bit. It's pretty janky setup, I'll admit. But I think it's an improvement. It's an improvement is what it is. Hello, Vito. How are you today? But we're making big moves out here. Making big moves. Plus, I've been planning out my streams a lot more as well. Like, I do have one idea, but I've been keeping it pretty low-key. Because I just want to wait for, like, the right time to do it. Because I want to do cosplay streams. And I think that'd be really fun. Doing fine. Just fine. How can we make that better today? I'm doing pretty lovely. I think one thing I really want to do is I want to improve my stream background a ton. Like right now I just feel like it's so plain. But I have a fun little light, but it doesn't really work well for like daytime streams. I mean, I can show you guys now, but the thing is that a lot of the times I stream like morning. I'm a good morning streamer. My day is going very well. Thank you very much. We've had a pretty good stream so far. It's been going lovely. We got a nice EGIRL look today. Now, it doesn't look very crazy on camera, but let me say, like, I got a good look at myself in the mirror on my little break, and it does look really crazy in person. And so that's like a little lesson for you. Like, you see your e-girls online and it looks normal, but like when you get a look like that in person, it looks pretty crazy. But I have this light here. It's literally also has the shortest cord ever. What does it plug into? I have a cord that can make it longer. It's just mini USB for all the tech people out there. But to make my background better, it'd be cool if I could like use this. I'll see if I can do a little demonstration right now to plug it in. Oof. I looked right at it. Let's see. See, you can't see it very much in the day. Unless like I had it set up better. But I'm sure like at nighttime it would make a bigger difference. Like I tried it out yesterday, I think. Or not yesterday, maybe the day before. But it's not a lot. Maybe I'll get a green screen. Maybe I'll just put a tarp behind my desk. See what happens. But right now it's literally just my room. And it's a little boring. I mean, I have the little plushies in the back. But it's not a typical office setup. But it's literally just my student house. And now I think another thing I've been trying to do is trying to do longer streams. But I feel like for me to get ready with me's, there's only so much you can do after you're done getting ready. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. What am I doing? What's my plans to do? Well, this was a turning myself into a 2020 style e-girl, but you've kind of sort of at the end of the broadcast here. And now what I might do though, I might sort of turn this into an IRL stream. My plans to do is, I'm sort of figuring it out right now. Because, I mean, a girl can only yap so long. But I always say that I could be doing one thing, and then I always end up ending stream, but usually it's just me running out of battery. But, of course, I do also take suggestions. I mean, I can also look at the suggestion box as well. But today we looked at old photos of me in 2020. We really turned myself into an e-girl today. I've had a big transformation. I did try on some outfits, but it wasn't exactly what we wanted. But I might switch over to playing a game. But the only thing is I have to decide what game I want to play. And plus, usually whenever I switch into like playing a game, I will play for like 15 minutes and then end stream. But right now, I've just been talking. Do I have any hobby? I actually love to make jewelry. I love to code as well. And I love to work out. Plus, usually I do beading. I have a lot of beading stuff in front of me, actually, that I could do a little show and tell. And plus, I do also have a green thumb. I did a stream yesterday, and it's up on my YouTube now, just like a little plant tour. And it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun stuff. I was having mic issues. Oh geez. Oh geez. But I make a lot of beading stuff. So we have stuff like this, which I kind of want to make into earrings. I have this. But it's kind of falling apart a little, so I gotta fix it up. I have these, which I haven't turned into earrings yet, but I do plan on it. Ooh, we also have this big one. It's like super thick. But I think the best thing about these is that like you can just roll them in between your fingers and it's great to like fidget with. Thank you. And then I can also do you do them with like this is a 2mm. This is a 2mm bead, so it's like this small. But then you get to like 3mm beads, and they're like big as hell. Hey, I am 20 years old. But then you can also make super small ones like this. But I do a lot of that, and I think it'd be really cool to like, I would really like to make like jewelry on stream, but I just feel like that's boring because I'm really just beading and it's very meticulous. Like it's just like one bead at a time and it's a little boring. But I don't know if anybody, like, it'd be very calming. But how tall am I? I'm 5'8", or about 175 centimeters. One or the other. Here, I have my own stream up. It's making loud noises in my ears. But I've also been experimenting with the background, and if anybody has any suggestions of something fun, it'd be very appreciated. But I think it's also a little fun fact is that behind me I have a nice poster that you can't really see. I'm trying to get back. Here we are. If I could choose, would I rather be a giantess or super tiny? Like, are we talking like giantess as in like I'm 7 feet tall? And like super tiny, like I'm like 4 foot tall? Or are we talking like inches tall? Because I think I'd rather be a giantess. And then I'd go play basketball or something like that. Because I feel like that'd be super useful. Reach high shelves. The only problem would be like finding love. But there's tall guys out there. I guess it just depends how tall I am. And I wouldn't mind someone shorter. Honestly, if I'm that tall, I would have that almost as expectation. And I wouldn't mind that much. Plus, I think it'd be fun. I'd rather be a giantess. A giant woman. Plus, I feel like I can make really good content. Even just like filming from my POV. Be like, hey guys. Oh my god. Tiny like 1 inch. Giant is like a building. Okay, I changed my mind now. I feel like giant like a building, you are a public nuisance. Where am I gonna live? Like, that like really like screws things up. So I think I'd want to be super tiny, like an inch. Because then I could like, it really reminds me of like It Takes Two. You know how they're just turned into like little tiny toys? That's what I feel like it'd be like. But, oh my goodness, I'm trying to adjust my position here. Ooh, dogs are out. Nobody look, nobody look, nobody look, nobody look. Maybe I'll just let them hang out today. Viewer count went down. Toes are away. Or it's annoying watching me move back and forth and back and forth. I'm gonna believe it's the toes being put away. Now that they're out, maybe we'll get more viewers in here. Waiting. That's true. It'd be like, oh, but imagine like airplanes would hit you. Like, you would be a natural disaster causer. And I feel like it's like scene from like Godzilla, really. Actually, I think there's a video game where there's a giant woman and you have to, it's a Japanese game, and there's a huge woman, she's just running through and like they're evacuating the city and you have to like get her down. And she's just trying to run to the beach in her bikini. That could be me. That could be me running in the bikini. But I'd rather be an inch tall, and I'd hope somebody puts me in like a Barbie dream house and like gets like a pool and gets like a Barbie car for me. And although I guess a Barbie's more than an inch tall. But I don't know, when I was a kid, I used to make dollhouses out of like cardboard all the time. And then I would make little furniture, little cars, little houses. Ooh, Polly Pocket house. That's what I would want. I could put on Polly Pocket clothes. I would just need someone to like volunteer to like take care of me, give me like, feed me their crumbs. Like, it's very low maintenance. Like, if you think about it and you're a giant, what are you gonna eat? Because you have a lot of body to fuel, so you'd have to eat like probably like 1 million calories. But if you're tiny, just get like a crumb. Like, someone could just feed you like 1 pepperoni, but the thing is, you have to rely on someone to take care of you, or else you're screwed. But then if you're a giant, you have to almost rely on people not seeing that you're there, or else the government's gonna come and get you and shoot you down and put you somewhere. Oh wait, there's a movie where a woman is super big. Is it Alien versus Monsters? where it's like this woman, she gets hit by something from like at her wedding. This like piece from space comes flying down, and then she just turns a giant and gets white hair. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Anybody ever seen that? Let me make sure. Let me see if I'm not being facetious. Let's see. Aliens versus monsters. Monsters versus aliens. 2009. Found it. She's literally the size of a building. It would literally be like being her. And then you'd be friends with the monsters. I'd rather be little. Aliens? Monsters versus Aliens 2? Oh. There's supposed to be a 2. But then they were like, no. But then there was a TV series. The more you know. Interesting. Would I like to be your size? No. My physique. Thank you. I hope you mean like physique. Well, we're just about at 2 hours today, so would I throw my hair back? In what way? Like, I guess it's more like this. But I look kind of weird. I don't know, I actually feel like I look better with my hair pulled back. Like, you get more bone structure. I've been mewing. My collarbone. I can't say that I've gotten the compliment, like, ever. Usually it's about my pecs. Women have pecs too. Mine are just muscular. On top of womanly. If that makes sense. My collarbone. Ooh. What would I do if I find something super tiny in the street? From Turkey? Whoa. Super tiny in the streets, like you're 1 inch tall. Well, first of all, I'd really, really hope that I wouldn't step on you. Like, get a little clumsy. But I think I would... First, I'd put you probably in my pocket. And... you know what I would do? I would make a little, like, dollhouse. I would make a miniature house. Because, number one, I think it'd just be so fun as a craft. And number two, it's like having a little pet. Give you, like, crumbs. I'd feed you... I don't know. What can you get a good crumb of? I feel like it can't be something too salty. Because, you know, it's like... I think there's some sort of, like, salt that you put out for bugs. And it dries them right out. And I feel like it would do the same thing to you. But... I think we are... Anyways... We are about 2 hours, so I think I'm going to log out for now. I gotta get some outside time today. touch a little grass. And a little shout out just before we end. I have been putting my VODs up on my YouTube, which is just Chloe Kress, link in the bio. And my Instagram is also Chloe Kress, which I don't think I have a link for, but you can find it if you want it. And I think that would be it for today.